Scene one, Apple, take one.
You wanna get high?
That's right.
She caught me smoking. Ooh, she caught me smoking. Ooh, she caught me smoking, smoking. Ooh, she caught me smoking. Ooh, she caught me smoking. Ooh, she caught me smoking. It's a motherfucking podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 10th episode of Oops Caught Me Smoking. And I'm going to tell you something right now, guys. We're going to kick this off right now. I'm going to warn you right off the get. Your boy's allergies are kicking like hi-ya. I've been sneezy and not really coughy, but I've been sneezy and phlegmy. My nose has been running. It's been crazy. Allergy season. And in the middle of fucking August, world's messed up right now, guys. Our weather is really fucked up in Michigan, like completely fucked up. Like just last week, it was in the mid 70s in August. This is supposed to be the hottest time of the year, and we have mid 70s for like a week and a half. And then yesterday, it just popped right back up to 92, just out of the blue. So this right here, this whole thing right here is not working too well. So if you see skips in the video, it's because I probably had to take a time out to go blow my nose or something. But I'm going to try my best not to get to that point. But anyways, thank you for clicking that play button. Welcome back into Oops Caught Me Smoking. This is episode number 10, number 10. And if you're new to the channel, if you're on YouTube and you're new to the channel, please click that like and subscribe button. And if you're not new to the channel, go tell a friend to tell a friend. Maybe they can click the like and subscribe button. Well, as always, sharing is caring. So go out there, share. Share this podcast with your best friend. Share it with your mother. Share it with your father. Share it with your granny and your granddaddy. They might be smoking too. You never know. I never knew. Until one day. Yeah, I found out my aunt smoked. I found out my grandpa smoked. All in one day. At the same time, actually. Kind of weird. But that's what the way it is. Yeah, he did a really good job. He kept it a secret for 17 years until I moved out. 17 years he kept that a secret. So good job, Grandpa. Way to never tell me what was going on. I was doing it too. We could have been getting high together, but so we got two OGs up in this, two originals up in this strain, which is amazing. So let's give this a hit. Something packed up, rolled up. You know what to do. Let's do this. Not too shabby. I still have the same bong water in here from last night. So the taste isn't the greatest, but it still tastes pretty earthy. Pretty piney. It's pretty sweet. It's got a sweet taste to it. And it stinks. It's going to stink up the room, guys. It does have a sweet taste, a sweet smell to it, but it's stinky. It's going to stink up the room, for real. But yeah, it is 31.1% THC. When smoked, this strain tastes of sweet, earthy citrus and an aroma to match the taste. MSG is a relaxing body high with fairly strong cerebral effects. So you're not only going to get it in the body, you're going to get it in the head. So you're going to be glued to your couch for a little while on this one, guys. This is definitely a couch sticker. So pop in a movie, put some Netflix and chill. Do some Netflix and chill. Because that's what this is for. This is for hanging out, chilling. And medically, it is recommended to patients with anxiety, chronic pain, and insomnia. So like I said, Netflix and chill. If you plan on smoking this, Netflix and chill. That's all there is to it. I think that means something else. Like, I think the teenagers came up with a different meaning with Netflix and chill. So, you parents out there, if your teenager is asked to go watch Netflix and chill, it means something else. You little perverted little boys out there, I see you. I know what you're up to. I see you. I was there too. I was there one day. One day I was there. I was a perverted little boy too, hitting on the neighbor girl. Girls. Or anything that came in sight. Or try it. Why not? At that point, I was like, the worst thing that could happen is they say no. So just throw it out there. Might as well just throw it out there, see what happens. Throw it at the wall, see if it sticks. Most of the time, no, it didn't. Sometimes it actually worked. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how just straight up asking somebody, straight up asking a girl, how many times that actually worked. You wouldn't be surprised at how many times it didn't work, but the times that it actually did, I was just like, oh, wow, holy shit, this worked. Woo, that was easy. I'd start doing that more often. You get slapped a lot. But MSG is a heavy hitter. They can have your beginners locked in the couch, but if you prefer a strong, sedative indica strains, then MSG is the strain for you. So, yeah, if you prefer to be melted into your couch while you recoup, relax, re-energize, whatever, then this is it. This is what you want to be smoking, some MSG. There you go. Smoke this MSG. Go get it. So price-wise, it's about $20 a gram. So you're looking at $60 an eighth. You're looking at probably 135, 130. Probably about 130 a quarter. Probably about 100 a quarter. 175 for half. And I'm thinking maybe 245. No, that can't be it. 235 an ounce. 335 an ounce. It'd have to be 335 an ounce. So there you go. There's your prices. I kind of locked that up in my head. That was kind of weird. I knew how much a gram was, and I just kind of did the math. I knew how much the eighth was. So it was very easy from there, from that point on. But anyways, yeah, about $20 a gram. If you want to go cop some of this, go ahead and do so. Go check out your local dispensary and see if they have it. Some MSG, Local Grove. I always say groove. It's 1-O, Dan. Local Grove. MSG. So go check that out, guys. If that's what you're into, if you're into something that gets you melted into the couch while you watch TV or basketball like I did last night. Just watch basketball and got melted into the damn couch. It was great. I didn't lose, but I was in the couch for a good 2.5 hours. Didn't move. Sat there, watched basketball. It's like, you were comatose on your couch for 2 hours on this stuff. I wasn't comatose, but I was on my couch for 2.5 hours and watching basketball. Actually, I got up and get some drinks and stuff like that and go pee. But other than that, basketball was completely locked in. Love it. Trailblazers, I don't like this. I am scared. As a Laker fan, I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say I am terrified of the Trailblazers, of the Portland Trailblazers. This is one of the two teams I did not want to face in the playoffs. I didn't want to face Portland, and I didn't want to face Dallas. And both LA teams are hitting it. So Portland and Dallas were the two teams I didn't want to face. I thought for sure Memphis was going to lock up that 8 spot. I even went ahead and just predicted that Memphis was going to be the 8th spot. But nope, that play-in, that's what did it. That's what got Portland in there. Portland had to win 1, and Memphis had to win 2, and Portland won 1. And then they came in 2 days later and won again against my Lakers. and now they're up 1-0 in the series, and I don't like it. I'm afraid of the Portland Trailblazers, to be honest with you. I'm afraid. So I guess we'll see. What happens on a Friday night. Tonight actually, because this will be uploaded Friday morning. So tonight, I guess we'll see what happens tonight. Hopefully they can even this up. If they go down 2-0, I'm gonna be very, very, very scared. I don't know. I came into the playoffs. I came into the bubble 100% confident that my Lakers are going to pull this out this year. And now, one game into the playoffs, I'm doubtful. So, we'll see. They had a really bad game. Shots weren't going. It's just the way it was. But even the Clippers went down to the Magic. They went 0-1 to the Magic. So, and the other number 1 seed, the Bucks lost. Or the Bucks lost to the Magic. Wow. Yeah, the Bucks lost to the Magic, the other number 1 seed. So that's fucking crazy too. And Dallas and the Clippers are evened up at 1 apiece. So who knows? It's gonna be crazy. I don't know if they're evened up at 1 apiece. I think Dallas might have 1 on them, to be honest with you. 1-0 Dallas? I don't know. That has to be 1 each. But I guess we'll find out. Oh, the Laker game played on Thursday night. I got my days mixed up, guys. Yeah, so the Laker game will be actually tonight because this is Thursday night. and tomorrow I'll be uploading the podcast on Friday morning. Got my days mixed up, guys. Sorry. So, but we figured it out. So I'll be watching the Laker game tonight, and then uploading tomorrow morning. So hopefully Lakers pull it out tonight, even the series up. I was kind of thinking, I was like, well, the Clippers have 2 games. How come the Lakers haven't played 2 games yet? So we figured it out though. Good job, guys. Way to detective that shit. Anyways, we got some marijuana stories coming up. And as you can see, before we get into that, but as you can see, I got a funny story for the chair back here. We got a new chair. It's not the one I ordered. It's not the color I ordered. Well, it's the one I ordered, just not the color I ordered. I ordered a green one, but they sent me a blue one for some reason. But I'm not mad at it, to be honest with you. Not mad at it at all. Because it's very, very comfy, and it's leather. So I haven't done it yet. But I'm going to be swaying. If I sway, like the arm will rub up against the table. So if you hear a farting noise, 9 times out of 10, it's the arm of the chair. Because if I fart on camera, I will be editing it. I'm going to be editing that part out. So that part will not be in the video. I'm not going to leave myself ripping ass in the video. Come on, guys. But no, if you hear a squeaking noise, it's probably the arm rubbing up against the table. But anyways, funny story about this is that as I announced last week on last week's podcast, we had the Oops Caught Me Gaming coming out on Saturday evenings. Saturday nights, pretty much from anytime after 8:00. Watch for me. I'll pop on. But we have Oops Caught Me Gaming coming up on Saturday nights. We'll be streaming live on YouTube on Saturday. So I needed a gaming chair. So I was like, well, let's go find a gaming chair. So I went to Meijer. I stayed in local. I've pretty much stayed local anyway. So I went to Meijer, Target, and Walmart. In Midland, Bay City, and Saginaw. I went to all 3 stores in all 3 cities and didn't find shit. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I bet you GameStop has them. Let's go to GameStop and see what happens. And we're gonna hopefully they'll have one that I can just buy and bring home and all that stuff. So I went to GameStop and I was like, I need a computer. I need a computer/gaming chair. He's like, oh, you want a good one? And I was like, yeah, well, yeah, I don't want the piece of shit that I have because it's a piece of shit. So I was like, yeah, I want a good one. And he's like, all right. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to order it for you, but I can have it sent to your house in like 2 days. So I'm like, okay, that's fine, no big deal. So we go up there I go up to the counter, and he signals me to go to the behind the counter to go look at the computer screen. So I go behind the counter and I look at the screen, and there's these beautiful chairs. These chairs right here. These chairs. They're nice little racing chairs. Nice little racing chairs. And they're comfortable as hell. They got the pillow back here, the massage and all that stuff, and it's so nice. And he looks at it and he goes, yeah, I can just order this one for you. He's like, what color do you want? I'm like, well, let me check out the green one. So he checks out the green one. He clicks on the green one and the price comes up. $479. Nope. I'm like, is that the price? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, my couch doesn't even cost $479, bro. So I'm not going to be spending that on a computer chair. Like, my recliner doesn't even cost $400. My real recliner that I sit in every day doesn't even cost $400. So I don't think my couch and my recliner together equal $500. I don't think they do. But they're comfy as hell still. They're both really, really comfy. And he's like, yeah, I wouldn't pay anything under $400 for these computer chairs. And I was like, oh, okay. So I went and looked. I just glanced at the name brand, and then I came home and looked at Amazon. And guess how much I found it for on Amazon? $180. Same exact chair, same exact color. $180. I saved myself $300 by coming home and looking at myself. So there we go. That's it. That's all there is to it. So always never trust. I don't know. You can't really trust people nowadays, because that guy could have easily went to Amazon.com and said, hey, look at that. But he didn't. He went to the GameStop website where it was triple the price and is like, here, you can pick out any one of these and I'll order it for you. Knowing damn well that I could have went to Amazon and got it for $300 cheaper. Gotta watch out for people like that, man. Like, honestly, if I was working at that store and someone asked me about that chair, I'd be like, go to Amazon. No. I wouldn't even try. Like, really? $50 is that important to you? You're gonna make someone overpay by $300 so you can make $50? Like, come on, man. GameStop. I never liked going there. Like, I'd rather just go to Saginaw to Game On or something. Like, something different. I don't know, guys. But that's where I go to get all my games anyways. GameStop's got... Their trade-in value sucks, but unless you're a pro member. If you're not a pro member and you try to trading games, you're going to get like $1 for it. If you are a pro member, then you're probably going to get like $5 for it. So I don't know. I just try to hang on to games. I try not to trade them in. Hang on to them. Pass them down. If you have a friend that hasn't played the game that you have, just give it to them. And you've already played it and you don't play it anymore, just give it to them. It's like, here, play it. If you're done, throw it back at me. If not, keep it. Who cares? I've already played it. I'm not going to play it anymore. Video games are like books. I do know people that would like to read the same book over and over again. And I do know people that like to play the same game over and over again after they beat it. My brother's the same way with Diablo. He plays Diablo religiously. His character is pretty much a god on that game, because all he has to do is run around and everything dies. That's all he does. He just runs around the entire map. Runs around all the maps, all the screens, and just kills everything. He doesn't die. His character is that good because that's what he does. He's played that game over and over and over and over and over and over again. And that's what some people like to do. I'm not that person. I'm not some people. If I beat a game, I'll rarely ever touch it again. Like, I already know what happens at the end. It's just like the movie. Like, if I like the movie, I'll watch the movie again if I'm bored and I'll pass the time. So maybe if I'm bored and it'll pass the time, I'll play the game again. But for the most part, I usually don't even touch it. If I had, like, all the God of Wars, I've beaten all the God of Wars except for the one I'm currently going to be playing on Oops Caught Me Gaming. I've beaten all those, and I've never touched them again. I'm like, I have them on the PlayStation Now, the PlayStation Now app, and I never touch them. I could, if I wanted to. I could completely go back and just start playing, but I don't, because I've already beaten them. I already know what happens at the end. So, yeah, used video games are just like books. Pass them on to a friend, have them beat them. have them pass them on, pass it on, pass it on, pass it on. Or if you're just want to go, or if you want to save $5, $10, $20 on another game, go do that too. Whatever floats your boat, dude. Whatever you want to do. It's your world. It's your world. I'm just trying to give you advice. But anyways, we got some weed news. I'm going to throw some weed news at you guys today. We got some weed news from Maine. Maine marijuana sales has finally began. Their Maine marijuana sales can finally begin. Officials announced 4 years after it's legalized. Okay, Maine got this legalized 4 years ago, in 2016. 2016, they legalized recreational marijuana. They already had medical. They already had medical legalized. They didn't have, but they needed that rec. And it took them 4 years to get set up for recreational use. 4 years. You want to know how long it took Michigan? It took us about 7 to 8 weeks. That's it. 7 to 8 weeks after this law was passed in Michigan, I was at the dispensary buying weed. Well, I was at the dispensary buying weed before the rec passed because I was a medical patient. Because I'm a medical patient. But about 6 to 7 weeks after that was our recreational law was passed, you guys were able to go to pretty much any dispensary around here and go get weed. Like honestly, when you get your when you don't need a rec license, you don't need a license at all. You just have to be over 21. But if you get your rec license, if you get your medical license, your medical card, then you can get strains that are 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30% THC. That's where I get all the fire from because I'm a medical patient. I have my medical card, and this is where I can get the 30% THC stuff from. That's why I can get this. If you're a recreational user, they're probably gonna halt you at 25% THC. They're not gonna let you go up any higher than that. I don't think. I think maybe 26, unless no one's buying it on the medical side, then they'll throw it over in the rec. But for the most part, you're probably looking at mid 20s in the THC level for recreational. So, and you're paying more, and you're actually paying more for that THC rec weed than you would be if you just went and got your card. If you just went and paid the money every 2 years, it's $150 to renew your card. You have to go see a doctor, and a doctor renews it for you. And you get better weed at the same price. So what I pay for 30% THC is what recreational people pay for 22% THC. See what I'm saying? So it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it if you use marijuana for medical reasons, like insomnia or headaches or backaches or muscle pains or anything like that. Then I suggest you go get your medical card and not really take advantage, but go get the strains that actually really help you out. So that's my take on that. Okay, marijuana businesses in Maine can begin recreational sales on October 9th. The state's cannabis regulatory body announced on Friday. This comes nearly 4 years after voters approved a legislation ballot measures and significant delay in implementation compared to California, Massachusetts, and Nevada. And us, I don't know why everybody forgets about Michigan. We're the only inland peninsula. So I don't know how you forget about us. We stick out like a glove, literally. The first round of cannabis business licenses, that's a lot of s***s, will be issued on September 8th, giving licensees about a month to begin harvesting, processing, and ensuring quality control for their marijuana products. It is not clear how many licenses will be initially approved. So throughout the 4 years that basically Maine has not been doing shit. They haven't been doing dick. Like we haven't even harvested. We haven't tested none of this shit. It's been legal for 4 years. We haven't done none of it. Why? I don't know why it took you guys 4 years to do that, but that's why I picked the story, because it just amazed me that it took 4 years for Maine to go from medical to recreational. You guys do realize you medical dispensaries, establishments out there, medical dispensaries out there, all you had to do was fill out an application and send it in. I mean, that's all we had to do for here in Michigan. I'm sure it wasn't too much different from Maine. From Maine. All they had to do was sell an application and send it in. Pay. Obviously, there was a payment fee. And then there you go. I just don't understand why it took them 4 years. I don't get it. Maybe it was the government holding back. Maybe it was the man trying to hold the man down. The man trying to hold the man down. Because that's pretty much what it is. Like, Michigan's made so much money off of marijuana in the past 5 years. It's not even funny. You think Colorado, go look at Colorado. Colorado's made a shit ton of money. Over $5 billion in profit. Not profit. I don't want to say profit, but in tax sales. Isn't that crazy? They made almost $5 billion in taxes off of marijuana. People love it. People love it. You need to stop cutting down these damn trees, though, and start using hemp for paper and textbooks and all that shit. Stop cutting down these rainforests. You're killing our oxygen, pretty much. Guess what happens when all the plants are gone? We die, because there's nothing to create to see it. There's nothing to transmit CO2 to oxygen. That's what's gonna happen. You keep killing all these fucking plants, we're all gonna suffocate. We're all gonna suffocate, and it's gonna be pretty much. And all the CEOs are gonna be like, I don't know why this is happening. I don't know why this is happening. Take down that tree. I could put a parking lot there. Dumbasses. Like, leave the fucking forests alone, please. That's oxygen. That's all the oxygen we need to breathe. To breathe. We need plants to breathe. Stop killing them. Gosh. Common sense should tell you that. We need plants to breathe. Please stop killing our plants. Jeez. Stop killing the trees. Use hemp. Hemp grows in like 6 weeks. In like 6 weeks, you can plow the hemp, fucking grow more. Make more paper. Fucking, you know how long it takes to grow a tree? Fucking 10, 20 years. Some people, sometimes I don't understand people's way of thinking. I don't get it. But whatever. It's really, I don't know. So I got a story out here for all you ladies, out here. There we go. Women who use marijuana more often have better sex. Study says it's proof. It's science. It's science. Among women who enjoy marijuana, there's no shortage. Among women who enjoy marijuana, there's no shortage of evidence that adding a bit of cannabis can bring a thrill to the bedroom. And in the states where the drug is legal, marketers have capitalized on that claim. THC-infused lubricants promised increased arousal and better orgasms, and some sexual health advocates have built entire careers on cannabis-enhanced intimacy. But is there anything behind the hype? Let's dabble into this. While researchers are trying to tease out the precise relationship between cannabis and sex, a growing body of evidence indicates the connection itself is very real. The latest experiences found that more frequent cannabis use was associated with heightened arousal and stronger orgasms and greater sexual gratification in general. Is it just for women, though? Is it just for women? Or do men does this work for men, too? How about we do our own little study there, fellas? Since this study is just for the ladies, how about we do our own little study here, fellas? And no, I'm not gonna watch you. That's just gross. I don't know why that popped up, but How about this? Go have sex with your lady. See how it is without. And then see how it is with. Without. Without. With. Let's try it and see what happens. I'm not going to do a study. I'm not going to come in and do statistical data while you guys are over there boning. That would be very impolite. So just watching over there, hey, how's that feel? Thumbs up, okay, keep going, guy. You're tearing it up, bro. You're tearing it up. Get it, tearing it up. That would just be weird. Anyways, our results demonstrate that increasing frequency of cannabis use is associated with improved sexual gratification and is associated with increased satisfaction, orgasm, and sexual desire. So not only does it make the sex better, it makes you want to have sex more. There you go. Fellas, start blowing smoke in your girl's face. If she don't smoke, start hotboxing that shit. So you're going to enjoy sex about 21% more if you're stoned. So, ladies, before you do it, smoke it. Before you smoke it, do it. Before you do it, smoke it. There you go. And fellas, do the same. Let's find out. Let's find out if it does the same for the fellas out there too. Who knows? So just spark it up before you hit it up and see what happens. Maybe you'll enjoy it more. Maybe you'll enjoy it less because there were girls on there that enjoyed it less. It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, cupcakes and lollipops. Life isn't about that. Some people find discomfort in what other people find comfort in. There we go. It's not all sunshines and lollipops and rainbows. Sometimes it's cruel porcupines, cactuses, needles. I don't know why I went that. That was, ouch. But anyways, that's it, guys. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, go check out Oops Caught Me Smoking. Well, Oops Caught Me Gaming on YouTube every Saturday evening. And check out the Monday Morning Wake and Bake every Monday morning coming at you, where I have stories like this, like marijuana news. I'll be doing marijuana news. I'll be pretty much just keeping Oops Caught Me Smoking to like the weed review, so it might be substantially shorter next week. So who knows? But I'll pretty much be keeping the stories for the Monday Morning Wake and Bake, where I talk your ear off. So go check that out. Go check out the Monday Morning Wake and Bake, and also Oops Caught Me Gaming on YouTube, streaming live on YouTube every Saturday night. And that's it. Wait, no. As you know, if you watched last week's episode, we have officially left Anchor. We are no longer with Anchor. And because of that, we are no longer on Breaker, and we are no longer on Radio Public. So for you listeners out there that listen to me on Radio Public and Breaker, I apologize. I greatly apologize. But we are still on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and we are in our new platforms are Podchaser, Pod Addict, Deezer, and Listen Notes, and TuneIn Alexa. And we are coming soon to iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and there's one more, Pandora. And we're coming soon to those three. So we're going to be on like, I think 14 or 15 platforms. So we're getting up there. We're starting to get listen. We need listens. We need people to listen. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm at 200 downloads in the last 30 days. So that's not very good, guys. I need an episode. If I can get an episode up to 200 downloads, that'd be phenomenal. But 200 downloads in 90 days, I guess it's really good. It's pretty good because we're just starting out. Honestly, I'm only 10 episodes in, so I advertise the shit out of this podcast. I probably annoy some people in the process, but hey, I gotta be listened to. I gotta get this out there. No one's going to click the play button if they don't know it exists. So I got to do my damnedest to advertise the living hell out of this, especially now because we're just starting out. No one knows about us right now. So who knows? In like a year or two, maybe we'll be getting 200 to 300 downloads per episode. Who knows? Who knows? Only time can tell. Only time will tell. But that being said, I love you guys. Go check out YouTube. Go like and subscribe to YouTube. Check me out on all the podcast platforms, even the new ones. iTunes. I don't know if I'm on iTunes. I don't know if Apple Podcasts and iTunes are the same thing. I might have to look into that. I believe they are. I believe they are tied into each other, but I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm on iTunes. I'm almost 100% positive because I think I listened to mine on iTunes. But go follow us on Spotify. For damn sure. Go do that. And look out for me streaming live on YouTube every Saturday night and Monday morning wake and bake. Coming at you every Monday morning. And that's it, guys. I'm going to leave you with one last hit from Nausea here and MSG. And to that, I bid you adieu. Hope your day goes phenomenal. Hope you have a great day. Hope it's all sunshine and rainbows for you. And that's it. Stay up. Peace.
Scene one, Apple, take one.
You wanna get high?
That's right.